Hi everyone, this is Tammy at 5 Acre Life, and I want to give you guys a fun tour of my garden area of things I want to do to start a chicken garden. And if you guys are interested in seeing what seeds and stuff I'm using, I did a seed snail video, and I will make sure to put that up in the screen, up in the card area right there, you could see it. And come check it out. But I want to just kind of show you guys around the yard. It's not ready yet. I mean, I have to do, of course, the weeding and the cleaning and stuff, but I have some fun ideas that we could just walk around and talk about, and things that I want to add for my chicken garden. I'm getting baby chicks in May, so I want to make a fun, just little garden for them to feed them all summer long. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and start over here. So this is my compost pile that I've been working on. And I have videos if you guys want to come check them out. It is kitchen scraps and leaves, like oak leaves. I have tons of oak leaves around my property. And I just made a pile of those and let it sit for maybe 5-6 days, and then turned it every 2 or so days and just kept turning it. And we've had tons of rain, so I made sure just to cover it with a tarp, and then I'll just continue turning it until everything breaks down. And then this is where I want to go ahead and plant a bunch of the veggies that I want to put in here and stuff for the chickens. So this will be a fun video where I'll show you guys me spreading it out and spreading out the dirt and adding the starts that I have going. I have the seeds in the house germinating, and hopefully those sprout, and this will be a fun video to get everything into this little garden here. So it's just a little corner garden, just right there. Okay, so we have that. And what I'm gonna be doing a lot of is container planting with a lot of things. I've taken through the years, like the old cookers, you know, like the charcoal cookers, like when they break down and don't work anymore, I use the lids, and I just have them on this little stand that work perfect. But you can see I need to do some weeding for sure. But I'm gonna be putting some stuff in there. Plus I have these big rubber, like, well, I guess they're not rubber, they're plastic. Yeah, they're just big plastic containers, the planters, that I will definitely be adding into those too. And then we got some trees that we've been growing for a couple years that need to go out into, on the land somewhere. So we'll find somewhere to put those. But yeah, I got lots of little containers. So let me know what you guys think about container planting, and like what's the best that could be for some fun chicken plants that I can feed the chickens. Like what would work best in those. So we got container planting, and then I got my garden, and then over here I have another container, and then I have more over here. So you can tell I definitely need to get some weeding happening and pulling some weeds. And I think as I pull all this, I'm just going to add it to my big leaf compost ring that I have. And I'll make sure to put that so you guys can see. But yeah, so that's starting of all that. And then I'll come over here and show you guys my tulips and my irises. Rudy's hoping and wishing that we're going to go run around. We will. We'll go get some leaves later. Yeah. He's got his little ball. That's funny. He's just sitting there waiting. Okay, so over here is, we've had some moles come into our yard. So you can see that mound right there. And Rudy was having a heyday when that was happening. They were digging up all right through here, but what I think happened is they came from our yard over here, and you can see that there's a concrete path right there. So I think it went under the concrete path, came into the fenced part, and then couldn't figure out how to get out because we have the rock driveway over there, and then we have the other driveway, or big long driveway over there that's rock, and then we got the house. So I think it couldn't figure out how to get back out to this field over here. But I think it figured it out eventually, because I don't see any more holes. That was like the beginning, I guess, of winter that it started happening. Okay, but anyway, let's go back over here. And this is my my tulips and my irises. So I actually have both of them coming up right now. But I am going to need to weed all the grass and everything that's been growing up through it. And you know, and get this all cleared out. But I can't believe that these are already coming up, and it's almost March. It's the end of February. So that's not bad. Not too bad, huh, Rudy? Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad, huh? He likes it when I go out and garden. Okay, now, I also wanted to show you guys, since I have these out to enjoy the sun. These are, I did a video showing you guys my mint grocery store. I bought it from the grocery store, and this is the mint that I transplanted and put it into just recycling containers, and it's just store-bought mint, and I think it's doing amazing. So I'll show you guys where I'm thinking about planting this. And I know it can be invasive and stuff, but that's going to be fine because I'll just keep cutting it back and feeding it to the chickens. So yeah, so I'm going to show you those. I think they're doing great. Okay. Rudy's going to help me start weeding. So let's see. Let's go over here and I'll show you guys my big rose bush. Now this rose bush has been here since we moved in. It was planted, whoever lived here before us planted it, and we've been here almost 20 years. And it's a huge climbing rose bush. And when we first moved in, it was super tiny. It didn't even go up past the window right there and stuff. So it gets huge, and it has the weird thing is when we first moved in, it had like pink flowers on it. And then through the years, it must be the soil that, you know, that something changed in the soil and stuff and made it so they're like a dark red rose, almost like black looking. So I'll have to show you guys when they bloom, but you can see there's little buds. Here, where did I see them? I got little buds right there. So those are going to be nice. Just the little buds starting on them. Okay. So that definitely is going to come. I should have pruned it, but I think it's going to do okay. I did a little bit of pruning a little bit ago, so I think it'll be okay. And if it comes over our walkway here, it's kind of cool. It actually has the big things that go over the walkway as we walk in, and it's kind of neat to walk under it. And then I just have another container. Something's growing in there, but I'm not quite sure because I don't want to feed the chickens anything I don't know. So I'll just be pulling all that stuff out and starting over. Okay, and over here is little Miss Patty. She's enjoying the sunshine today. Papa, you enjoying the sunshine? Kiki? Yeah, you say hi to everybody? Yeah. Okay, so I have a little spruce tree that my mother-in-law, she had for 1 year in her fifth wheel out there. She did a little Christmas tree and we planted it, and it actually did good for a while, but it is dead now. And then I have some peppermint that I planted like years ago, and this is where I'm thinking I'm gonna put the mint, is right here. So I'll dig all this up and then plant it there. I think that'll be a really good spot here. Sorry, I'm in shadow. But yeah, I'm thinking there will be a good spot. And then I just have some planters that I turned over because there was water in it, and Kitty there was trying to drink it. So that's not good. And I'll show you guys this big container. So if you don't have a bunch of dirt or soil or anything or rocks to put in here, what I did is I put one of those big planters, because I have a lot of those planters I was showing you guys over there, the plastic ones. I put it in here, put some dirt just around it so it wouldn't move, and then this is a trash lid. So I poked holes in the bottom of this trash lid, and last year I did some pansies in it, and I think I have some pansies. They usually come back every year, but I think I got some starts right there. And if you guys don't know, we're in Oregon, so a lot of things do come back. So a little pansy, so I'm thinking I'll just keep it. and we'll see what comes up. But this works great. Just poke some holes in it and stuff, and then you just have these pretty flowers coming out of the top of it. So that's a great idea to do with like if you have a big planter. So there's an idea. Oh, look at her. She found the hot spot. You find the hot spot? Yeah, you love this porch in the summer, don't you? Yeah, you love it. You're loving it. Okay, so let's go see. What else? I think Rudy's over on the other porch. This is a rose bush that my husband got me years ago for our anniversary, and it has really cool, big, huge, pink flowers that come out on it. I think I need to trim it. I should probably trim this real quick. Yeah, let me do that. I'll go ahead and just trim it real quick. So what I did is just pretty much trim off all the dead leaves and everything on there, just the little stuff, and I think it looks a little better. So let's look. It has some starts coming up on it too. You can see right here. We got some leaves coming out, little buds. Hopefully this is showing up for you guys. Yeah, I think that's gonna be great. So, I love my rose bushes. Okay, so we got those. What, you got something to say? You got something to tell us about it? Yeah, you're taking a nap. Okay, and then this one is part of it, and that's really blooming right there. I mean, got some, I might have to cut those off though. So I might have to get that. Okay, and then over here, on the other side of our house, apparently we have a little ball. Or a little Rudy ball. That's funny. I don't know where that came from. And another thing I need to do, let's get out of your guys' my shadow out of the way, but I need to go around picking up all these sticks and stuff, because we do have our black locust trees here, and big windstorms come through and just knock them all down. But it's great shade in the summer. And I'll have to show you guys this tree when it's blooming. It's pretty flowers. It's got pretty white flowers that come out everywhere on it. Really beautiful. Okay, so back over here is, I have some irises coming up. As you can see, I got my irises coming up. And then that's pretty much what's over here. And then I also have a blackberry bush that I want to rip out of here. I think my husband might have got it, but it will come back up. You can see it starting to come up right here. So I'm going to have to keep on top of that, because it can really be invasive and take over, especially here, you know, in the warmer weather. But this is my little clover ball, and it gets really pretty pink flowers on it. It was here when I moved in. It was the size of like a basketball when I first moved in, and now, I mean, it is just huge, and it's so pretty. And it's just a big clover ball, and it gets really pretty, just pink flowers all over it and stuff. So I'll make sure to get some video of that also. And then I have some just planter dirt that I dumped out that I could probably just kind of put in throughout here. We do have a lot of rocks through here because of the driveway and stuff. They kind of just have worked their way, or they're just in the soil over here, so it's not like the best. But things do okay over here. Great drainage, I guess. And this is my lilac bush that is getting some buds on it, which will be great. And I definitely need to do some weeding throughout here. A little windmill. So what I want to do over here, which I've done in years before, is put some big sunflowers, because right here we get tons of sun. So this is a great spot. I'm going to dig up this ground, get it all tilled out, and or I might do container sunflowers. Let me know what you guys think of that. Because that is kind of hard ground to dig in and stuff. I've done it before. Not sure if I want to do that again, but I'm thinking I'll probably maybe container and just put them over here and just let them do their thing. I think they do okay. But let me know. Let me see what you guys say about that. I like the mammoth sunflower. So maybe if I did smaller ones in the container, it wouldn't be, as root bound or anything like that. But the chickens are going to love the sunflower seeds that come out of it. So that's that. And let's see. Over here is Rudy and Patty's favorite little cinder block. They love it. They just come over here and sit and stare. I'll put a picture in. I think Patty sitting on it. And they just sit in it. They just sit here and enjoy the sun and look around. That's like their favorite little spot. I want to thank you guys for coming along on this little chicken garden tour with me. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for watching.